I think we've all had a moment in our lives where we've considered trying something new, wondering if what we're currently doing is for us, and seeing what else is on the horizon. Of course, I really respect those that stick with it. There hasn't been much that I've actually kept doing for very long. And if I hadn't backed myself into a corner with this channel, maybe it wouldn't have been going on either. If you want to make sure to carry on its legacy, then sit down and enjoy more K-On! Because not really many life questions are going to be answered, but at least we can watch some cute things. That's good enough. Let's begin. Packing a suitcase. It doesn't look very full. Most importantly, yeah, snacks. Please have someone else. Ah, there we go. I jumped to conclusions early there and thought that was Yui, so I was like, I was wishing for someone else to check over the packing and make sure everything was fine. I should have guessed that if it was up to her, it wouldn't get done. I overlooked that. I can't remember the last time I actually had to pack anything. Even when I've been away over the Christmas period, it was more just an over-the-shoulder bag. Put some t-shirts in there. Done. I think I last packed for a holiday, maybe 7-8 years ago. Even then, I don't think I was the one doing it, so. Yeah, I don't really put my feet on public transport seats for several reasons. One of which I don't go on public transport, especially not now, but I'd like to think that if people actually think, oh, I wouldn't like to sit on people's feet leavings, so I'm not going to put my feet up either. Ah, if it's a photo, that's completely different. They're getting too friendly with the teacher. This isn't really a conversation I can join in with. I haven't had that many on a giddy. And the ones I have had weren't crispy. At least the nori wasn't. Oh no, that's a lot of responsibility. So you've got two bad influences and Mugi, who kind of just goes along with it because it's kind of fun. She doesn't really instigate the issue, but she doesn't help. I'm not really a linguist, so I've heard of the Kansai dialect, but I don't really understand what it is or what changes. There was a school trip where someone actually went missing. Granted, it was only for about 10-15 minutes, but still, that's not the point. After a good sleep, you need another nap. Everyone knows that. Otherwise, you won't have enough energy for your main snooze. I would actually like to visit places of historic meaning and architecture like this. I've been to a few castles and stuff in Spain, but I mean, I can see castles in Britain. She knows a lot about this place. Did she read the brochure or actually just have this knowledge innately? Putting them all to shame. I like matcha tea. Then again, I have sugar in mine, so it's not quite as bitingly bitter. Is that true? High manners is a bit above Ritsu, especially the way she's sitting at the minute. Even as anime background, these places still look pretty damn good. Then they need all the help they can get. They're gonna wear that. Yep, they're gonna wear that statue down to the. Down to the screws, keeping it bedded. Just pretend you don't know him. Yep, step away. There's no real control over them. How many times are you going to try this until you get the result you wanted? And I'm running past again. She's too emotional. Not a bad little illustration. No. Why was Moogie getting so excited there for pillows? I think I understand. Either she just really wants to sleep, or because it's a a Slumber Party-esque type moment, it's someone's going to get it to a face. It's the pre-dinner snacks. Poor effort. Now, I remember having quite long hair. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you might remember it as well. Having to actually wash and dry it was far too much effort. Is she laughing? Okay. Someone else set the alarm as well. And she fucking died. They've got some good aim. This can only end well. I'm surprised nothing's been broken yet, considering there's TVs. They're asleep. We have no idea where that pillow came from. I guess a broken spine does help you to get some rest. What do you mean close? Do you really want to risk the wrath of the teacher? At least after all of that exercise, they're probably actually going to sleep. Whether or not they'll wake... You're leaving the nightlight on. You haven't turned it off. Yeah. Reluctantly, she agreed. Huh? Why is that funny? You're just saying words. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Mugi snorting like that was something to giggle at. Shut the hell up and sleep. The few times when I have had to share rooms in school trips or with friends and whatnot, I was me. I was like, just go to fuck to sleep. I was a very happy child. Don't just wander off. And if they did buy anything, how are they going to transport it back? Because they're probably going to have mostly the same stuff. Oh, you've just drawn her attention immediately. Why don't you just say that more often? I wonder if they actually paid that taxi guy. Well, it's not every day that you'd see monkeys like this. Potentially. Does seem like quite a good view. I've never personally seen the appeal of monkeys. Congratulations. There are just many other animals that are higher up on my preferences. Hmm. That's what. I mean, maybe, but no. What was actually on the list of stuff that they had to do on this trip? What was the point of it, other than just coming to Kyoto? I would probably be one to completely forget about souvenirs for family until like the last day and went, oh shit. But at the same time, my family probably wouldn't bring anything back for me anyway. At least considering the last time they went away. Whenever you lose her, just find the nearest animal and yeah, you have a 50-50 chance of finding her immediately. Well done. It's not like she's attempting to speak a completely foreign language. It's not quite so hard anymore since practically every one of us has a GPS in our phone. And like Google Maps is everywhere. How fortuitous. Ah, just when you thought everything was solved. But at least now they can be lost together. Hmm. Mio's given up on life. She's accepted her fate. Has she got her will in order? She's gone insane, the poor girl. Yeah, if they had missed dinner, ooh. That's a lot of slippers. I'm not sure why everyone turned around to stare at her. It's like no one else is gonna have a conversation or laugh at all. No, they're gonna have their work cut out considering the last night. Is she gonna try and leave the nightlight on? Might be better if she had. The screams for help is... There she is. Why do they think flapping is going to help them in any way? Yeah. It's almost as if she wants to be punished. Yeah. She's got to have a little bit of authority. So, about being the teacher here. At least that is one surefire way of not getting invited again. Just constantly talk about your own troubles. The club, as you know, it may come to an end, sure, but it doesn't mean that you're... Oh my god. Journey with all of them is over. Ah, it's a reoccurrence. They're not so different. Unfortunately. You're missing Mount Fuji. Also, sit down, it's dangerous on the train. There are many sites throughout the world which I would like to see one day, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them I will never actually get to. I am very glad that whenever we had a field trip or a school trip, I was lucky enough to basically go on every single one of them. Because there are things that I would never have went to or seen if it hadn't have been with school, because my family weren't interested in any of that crap, as my dad would so elegantly put it. And I wouldn't go by myself, so yeah. But the opportunities of having the all of your teachers absolutely hate you because of everything that you do during school trips is something that you have to put up with. Ah, it's so quiet. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this tale of woe before, but on a school trip I sent one of my classmates to the hospital. We used to be good friends. He didn't really speak to me much after that. I'm joking, of course. We were all fine and laughed about it in the end, but it was unfortunate that I managed to slice his arm open on the second or third day of a 2-week trip, which means that he wasn't able to do any snowboarding or anything. I apologise. And for some reason, it is the small things you remember in when you ever make these kind of memories. Because the aforementioned snowboarding trip, sure, it was fun, boarding down the snow and falling over and not really hurting yourself, but falling over a lot. But that's not what was memorable. It was the time of just spending 7 hours when we're supposed to be sleeping playing Uno. Stupid stuff like that. That is the kind of memories that you want to make. There's not a lot of chances that you... As you grow older, those kind of opportunities are harder to come by. But also at the same point, easier to accomplish because you're an adult and you can do whatever you like. And considering this is quite an early episode in Season 2 and it's already talking about when things are over, when they're not going to be at school together, when the march of time moves on, leaving everyone behind... Make the most of it while you can, I guess. Practically everything that we would expect from a group of friends just having fun and annoying each other, and then slapping a teacher in the face with a pillow. If you enjoyed, please let me know down below by leaving a comment or even a like, and if you don't want to miss out in the future, subscribe to the channel because then you can be updated when I release a video. But if you want to make sure to definitely not miss it, turn on notifications as well. But whether you go on your own trip, find your own memories to make sure you actually get some rest. You don't want to be worn out for the next time. Just join me again. If you want to be an annoying classmate and throwing a pillow into my face, at least if you join onto Patreon, I won't be so irritated by it. With that said, Sal, Raywin, Electric Ant, Dynamet 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow, 7899, Yuki Ali, and everyone else, I really hope that the teachers looking over my channel don't find out what we've been doing.